We met Bob Fenton back in 2003. It was time for Mike to retire. We were living in Virginia, and we decided we wanted to come to Maine. And we were familiar a little bit with the interior of Maine because we visited Mike's parents a lot, who lived up in the Bangor, Newport area. But we didn't know very much about the coast, and that was where we were interested in settling. And I found an ad, I think it was through an ad on Facebook or something. I found an ad for a buyer's broker named Bob Fenton. And I called his number, and he took us around. He took me around to look at 50 houses along the coast of Maine, from Camden to Portland, with tremendous patience and fortitude. And we found a house that I have loved. It's an older house. It's right on the water. We got it at a price that we were looking for, we could afford. We put some effort into it, renovating. We put a bedroom, master bedroom in the attic. We redid the kitchen. But now we have this beautiful sun porch overlooking Penobscot Bay, overlooking the Rockland Breakwater, overlooking Owl's Head Light, and we have loved it here. It's not a place we could have found on our own. It's not a place we could have made the arrangements for to be able to buy on our own. But with Bob's help, we were able to do it. And he did it with great patience and humor, and we really enjoyed the process.
And he worked really hard for us. When we found the house we wanted, it had been on the market for 9-10 months. We made an offer that was less than the asking price. It's all not usual in these days, but it was quite common in those days. And the buyer accepted it. And so we wrote out a sales contract. And subsequently, a few weeks later, he got an offer that was $15,000 higher. And so he was a very reluctant seller, and he tried to do whatever he could to get out of the sales contract. One of the things that he did do was push up the closing date so that we weren't able to have the sale of our house. We weren't able to make a down payment with the money from the sale of our existing house. And so Bob found us a mortgage with a minimal down payment, and we were all set to go. And we weren't even sure when the seller, when we came time for the closing, we weren't even sure that the seller was going to show up. But Bob had a lawyer threaten him, and sure enough, he did come, and we closed on the house and we moved in, and we've been happy here for 18, 19 years now. And it would never happen if it wasn't for Bob.
Thank you.